Listen, everyone, before the show gets started, I want to first let you know that you can always support the show via Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. All financial contributions are greatly appreciated, and we really do thank you so much. Let's enjoy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope all is well with you. Listen, make sure you hit that notification thing down there. And also, hit that bell, okay? Hit that bell so that you're never left out, you're never confused, you're never wondering as to what I posted, was I on, or are you guys lost, or, what is King really doing, okay? Just make sure I hit that notification. And make sure you subscribe. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Damn, I'm fine. Content disclaimer. Let me go and put that content disclaimer out there so y'all just know that Friday night gonna be one of them daggone nights, okay? We is here. Just for the record. What is up, everybody? It is Friday. Hope all is well with you. Hope all is... Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Am I in the middle of the screen? What am I trying to do something? Okay. Everybody adjust yourselves. Okay. Anyways, we is here. Happy Friday to everybody. Hope all is well. Hopefully you have... Saints, Ace, and Friends. I'm on the show. All right. All right. Listen, just tell your neighbors and friends, come on in, come on in. We're going to have a great show. Baby, everybody is here. We thank the Lord and everything. We made it. We're not going to play that song because we're not going to wear it out. Okay? Don't ask me who she is. Y'all saw the video the last time. Okay. Look, we got a great show lined up for you tonight. All of this great stuff. Positive vibes over here. Smiles, everybody. Put your smiles in the comments and stuff like that. We're moving on. Listen, let me go and run this little commercial before we get started. So while we run the commercial, tell your grandmama them, tell your grandmammy them, tell your granddaddy and everybody else, come on in. The Kings is getting ready to get live, okay? So please don't miss nothing because we got a whole bunch of stuff lined up for you. What is up, everybody? It's your boy, King Jives. Listen, YouTube Masterclass is here starting June. I'll be teaching you all how to set your YouTubes up, how to make money, how to develop a plan, a notion of what you want to do, how to even reach an audience and be effective on social media. Listen, it's a private session. It's a one-on-one session. It's a group session. You're going to have fun. You're going to learn a whole lot. YouTube Masterclass 2022.
For those that are serious, make sure you inbox me on Instagram or Facebook.
Hopefully, I'll see you there.
Hello everyone, it's Pam Esquire, also known as the Law Intellect. We're here to discuss all things legal. As you know, we discuss things all the way from the neighborhood to Hollywood. We analyze, we critique, we commentate, and we give our unsolicited opinions. What we don't do is give any legal advice. So if you do need any help from an attorney, please contact a local attorney near you. Now, you, my friends and family, are my law intellects. That means as I go through all of this legal stuff, I need you to analyze with me. You're my co-counsels. So I want you to comment below, and I want you to like, subscribe, share, and let everyone know that the law intellect is on.
Just want to give a shout out to Pam! All right. Listen, we is here.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Light,
how are you?
Missionary, turn on the light.
Who?
You in the dark, mother.
I'm not in the dark.
Oh,
Why
mother.
you look fuzzy?
All I see is a black screen.
Yeah,
there.
I don't see you.
I'm in the dark. Really? You don't see me?
I don't see.
I see him.
I see y'all.
I'm tapping.
Hold up. Y'all still see me?
I can't see him.
You can't see me at all. It might be your
I
screen.
can see him. I can see him.
Lord,
I can't either.
The white man done pulled up already. Lord have mercy.
Look, the lights is always on over here at the jurisdictional headquarters over here.
Let me tell you something.
Blank screen.
I don't know why it's doing that.
No,
Auntie Damn said I'm black. It's okay. Let me come out and come back in.
Oh,
there you go.
Well, look at Jesus.
I'm there now. Y'all see me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn on the light from heaven, Lord. Shine on me. Turn on the light of heaven, Lord. Shine on me.
I was like,
No, lie.
I'm here, Sheila. Step into the light, Carol Ann.
That was my son. Every bit of 10 years old, okay?
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
Every bit of 10. Come on,
nephew. Hey, nephew.
Since y'all got to make sure who checking for who in my house.
Ain't nobody checking. What's up, nephew?
Hey.
Y'all see the resemblance?
Yes, the resemblance is strong.
Amen. He just got promoted to the 5th grade, so I'm proud of him.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right.
All right, so listen, y'all. We have a great docket that's for you guys for tonight. We don't plan, as they said in church, we don't plan to be before you long. We've been lying the entire time, okay? We don't plan to be before you long. We don't plan to tarry long. Okay, so I guess the rest of the court is taking their time coming in. That's okay. Whatever. So
yeah, Ashley can sing.
This has really been a I don't even know what you want to call this week, because my nerves are shot. Shoot. Baby, I can't. I really can't. So let's first of all, let me just say, how are you all doing? How are you all doing?
Well, I don't know about y'all. I'm doing great. I defended my program's annual budget and it passed yesterday. So my past 2-3 weeks of elevated stress has been it's over.
Yeah, congratulations, Dan.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here by the grace of God. You know, this is not a comfortable time to be a parent. It's not a comfortable time to be black. It's not a comfortable time to be any of who we are in this world. So you brown, minority, you know, I mean, just y'all, we gotta pray.
It's scary.
We gotta pray. We got some really serious work to do.
It's been a heavy week. Yeah. I'm not a crier, and I found myself crying watching the news yesterday. It's heavy.
Yeah, it's been heavy. Yeah. Like I said in the chat today, I get to pick my son up from school today. You know, his last day of school, but a lot of family members, they didn't get that. A lot of people didn't get that. Like, and to think that that's a thing you got to think about now, you know? Like, I went to the grocery store today and I was like, Junior, do you want to stay in the car? Like, just little stuff like that. Just, it's not a good time to be existing.
I was telling somebody, I went to Michael's because I had to pick up some stuff, and I just got nervous, like, really quick. And I was like, Lord, don't let nobody come through here.
Please.
Maybe I'm going to have to go hide up under some trees or something. Like, I can't. I'm like, Lord, I can't do it. Oh, God. And so, you know, I don't know. Like, you know, I think we going to move on with the show, but can we just have a moment, please?
You need one.
We don't live in a third world country, and for what we take for granted, you know, other people don't have the liberties and things. And so it's like, you know, the freedom that, you know, you can just go to in the store and do what you want to do, and ain't nobody coming in there shooting up the place or anything like that. I think we take that peace and that freedom for granted. But you know what? I'm telling you, every day that I get up, I tell God thank you, because, you know, I think we get comfortable. You know, we get really comfortable, and where somebody has to pray that they make it home, you know, we get up, we go, and it just. And I just want to say thank you. Hey, glory. Listen, thank you, Lord. I'm musicians.
I'm like the people that you know, when you get on a plane And when you first get on board and they start to back up from the terminal, you got those people down on the ground with them light up things. They going like this. That's how I feel today. I just feel like giving God an arm praise. See me, Jesus. I'm right down here.
Listen.
I just want you to see me thanking you. I'm thanking you. I'm grateful. Woo!
I just want to make sure y'all ready because I do feel that today. I just want y'all. I just want to lift my hands and say thank you. All right, now that we can.
All right.
I ain't in my spinner chair today, y'all. I can't spin like I want to. Ooh.
That's it. I knew you.
That's all right, Marquise. As long as your legs feel, as long as your feet feel light, you all right.
I want to just get that out of my.
I ain't taking nothing for granted. You hear me?
But you know the thing about it is, it's like while for some of us, we go to church, and y'all, we gonna move on with the show, but we just having a moment, y'all. This has been a trying week. Thank God for the 300 people that's watching. Thank y'all so much.
Come on, the people in chat.
Make sure you please share the video, please. Thank you so much. We're just little people over here, but we thank God. Who is that just came in the? Who came in the back door? Who came in the side door?
It's got to be Kyrie.
Deaconess.
Yes. That's the first lady.
The first lady got to make her entrance. We in here high up in praise and worship, and here you come walking in, stifled in the spirit.
She done walked in with her armor bearers.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, like, seriously, like, do y'all remember the?
Once again, that's my son.
Do y'all remember the Colorado shooting?
Yes.
That was Columbine, right?
Columbine.
Yep. I think that was my first time. I don't know if I was in middle school or high school, of hearing of something like that. And it's just like, I think for a lot of people, what we need to realize is what we take for granted. We need to start really cherishing every moment. Like when your child wake up in the morning and you let them out at school, at the schoolhouse, you need to say, I love you. Daddy love you. Mama love you. Auntie love you. I love you. Because you never know what the day may bring, And so, me personally, I didn't even post anything this week. I've been saying stuff, but I'm just telling you, baby, you just never know where your expiration date may be. And it behooves each and every last one of us to just appreciate every moment. Somebody's child went to school this week and they never came home. Somebody's preparing a funeral this week, but our child came home. Hey, hold on now, just
hallelujah.
I was getting ready to joke, but then
come on, First Lady. You were supposed to jump.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Kyrie, how you doing today?
I'm pretty good. I can't complain. How everybody doing?
You caught up in the third heaven.
So listen, we have a show. We have a show tonight, and although this is going to be very kind of emotional for a lot of people, because we got to report the news, right?
Yes.
So,
right.
With that being said, let's just go and jump right into it. And I did see there was a few press posts that the news is doing, and I seen something that I think the sheriff or somebody, the deputy, was going back and forth with I guess some of the people that was out there in the audience about why they didn't allow the police in the school, and they was just like, we're trained for active shooter combat, and I was so confused with that because I was like, what you mean? And I think Kyrie said something about that in the group too.
Yep.
Like y'all train for active shooter?
It came out today, Jives, that the police, law enforcement coded the situation incorrectly. It was coded or declared a hostage situation, which meant they delayed going into the school when in fact it should have been an active shooter where they should have went in immediately, guns blazing, and that's what the families unfortunately had to find out today, was that there were 48 minutes from the first shot to the time that someone went into the school, and that there were kids calling 911 in the same classroom as the shooter, and a couple of them survived, but the information was not conveyed back to the law enforcement officials on the outside. Like, there were kids literally on the phone in the same room as the shooter on 911 calling for help, and they were right outside and did not come in.
Well, I agree with the guest that was on my show last night. She said, and it's a white lady. What up, Kim? She said they waited, this is her opinion, but I believe it. They waited to see if the shooter was white so they would know how to act. Because had he been white, they would have shot him. And that's what I believe.
And Kyrie, to be honest with you, at this stage in the game, we don't even have no evidence to like refute that theory. Like,
right.
The list is so long of perpetrators who are black versus white and treated so drastically different.
Right.
We're losing our footing. We're losing our footing as to say, no, it's not a black or white thing. We can't say that no more.
You can't, because look, okay, because this boy was a brown, he was Hispanic like the kids, but the white dude in Buffalo who shot 10 people, killed them, they handcuffed him out. They come on, let's go, and treat him very gently. Yeah, it's a major difference, absolutely.
Yeah, and I do want to go back to what Marquise mentioned. I saw the news story about the little girl who called 911 after he went into the first classroom and shot the teacher and shot up the kids in that classroom. He went in through an adjoining door to another classroom and proceeded to start shooting there. And the little girl in the other classroom called 911. And after she got off the phone with 911, she actually took blood from another student and covered herself. This little girl had enough awareness to play dead. She knew she needed to appear dead if that shooter came back into the other room. I mean, think for a child. These are kids that in elementary school, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade.
You had a boy young as
Darius, 6. No lie. I literally set my son down on the sofa across from me earlier today and told him about that little girl. Like, I'm still sitting here like, can't believe I had to have that kind of conversation to tell my son, like, a little girl survived because she covered herself in blood. Like, that's crazy. I'm still getting my mind wrapped around it. It's crazy.
Exactly, Bernice. When I heard that he had been shot and killed, I said, "Oh, he wasn't white." That's the first thing I said.
Wait, okay. So I didn't hear nothing about the shooter being killed. So they did kill the shooter.
Yeah.
But the other part of that, which also came out today. Remember how we were asking initially, how did the shooter encounter anybody before he actually got into the school? We thought that he had encountered a resource officer. Come to find out, the resource officer was not there.
What resource officer?
The school resource officer. Yeah.
That wasn't what.
And so now you got Governor Hotwheels over there, talking about, he was misled, he was misinformed, and he's mad about it.
Right. And now he's, what did he say? He
said he was livid.
Yeah.
Livid was the word.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
they ain't livid enough to cancel that damn, what you call it.
So check this out, y'all. So what's his name? Uvalde, Texas? Is that what it's called?
It's I gotta see it.
Something like that. Uvalde,
Texas school massacre.
Uvalde, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, Uvalde.
Police admit it was the wrong decision not to go in and neutralize the shooter.
Wow.
Governor Greg Abbott, I hate you, Darius. Hotwheels says he
who is OG? Do not disrespect Greg.
Do not.
Baby, I don't know what it's called.
Do not disrespect Greg Abbott.
Uvalde. Oh, okay, baby. I don't know, niece. I don't know. I ain't from Texas. I'm from.
Hold on. What they said? Don't disrespect Greg Abbott.
That's what somebody OG said. I don't know.
OG, you might have came to the wrong show tonight.
Nah, okay, so
but wait, before y'all move on. But the police said it was the wrong move. But they were tasing parents that were trying to get in there to the kids.
To the kids, yeah.
Yeah, you tased You tased a couple of them parents that went in. They actually went in because since the police wasn't doing nothing, they were going in to save their own children, which is a natural instinct for a parent, in my opinion.
First of all, let me tell you something. There was some colored peoples, and anybody colored is gonna listen. They probably had guns to themselves, and they probably said, "Bitch, move out the fucking way. I'm gonna get my child." And bitch, if I do see the shooter, bitch, I'm gonna blow his ass up. Cause that would have been me.
But think about the police. But think about the police who went in. Went in with children. Now there were some police. I heard there was a police officer that actually lost a child in the ordeal. Yeah. So I'm not trying to get on no anti-police rhetoric. I'm just saying there were some police who took it upon themselves. That was like, I don't care what this is coded as. I'm going in there to get my child. But just think about the parents who didn't have the authority to do that. They outside with their children begging. I mean, my son needs something done in his room. He hollering for me. Imagine an active shooter situation and people's parents, kids' parents, right outside, and they can't do anything. I'm sorry.
And you know what else with this situation too? And Terrence just brought it up to my remembrance. How he actually even got into the school. Now, the school has a policy, a locked door policy, but apparently the shooter got in through a door that was not locked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
so a teacher had went back in to get her phone or something. Was that what you heard, Darius?
I don't know how. I don't know if it's. I didn't hear that part. I just heard that he got in through a door that was propped open. It was not locked and it was not secure, and that they have there's a school policy that the doors are supposed to be
remain
locked.
Yep.
So he should not have been able to enter the way that he did.
Right. But it was like Dave said, it was propped open. So who did that? Like I'm
gonna add this, and I'm gonna say this. I said this last week. I forgot exactly what we were talking about, but I said this last week. It doesn't matter what color, and I know this sounds real stupid to some people. It doesn't matter what color you are. Death affects us all. Oh, I think we were talking about mother. We were talking about mother last week. Ain't that crazy? Last week we was talking about a shooting. This week we talking about a shooting. Listen, I don't care what color you are. A bullet has no name on it. Death does not care what color you are. And baby, they can go to a white school. They can go to a black school. It's going to happen. Okay? It's going to happen. Or it can happen. At the end of the day, this is a hateful act. Y'all said with me in the comments. It's a hateful act. Okay? Hey, Elvis.
Get a phone.
It is a hateful act. And if we don't understand that at some point, I don't care if you white, black, Japanese, German, Puerto Rican, it don't matter. If you see something that's going on, whether it's your child or somebody else's child, you need to be trying to protect all of them. Because at least at some point, this got to matter to you. Because it could be your child. Now, me personally, I just feel like this is so heart-wrenching because, it's not grown people. Although grown people do matter too. It's babies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a child that ain't even got a chance to go to prom.
Yeah.
Oh, let me keep it together.
Yeah.
This is a child that has not got a chance to even experience life, and their life has been snatched from them. That right there is enough to make you feel some type of way. It doesn't matter sexuality or anything. Baby, it's a life. Somebody was going to say something?
It's just so horrendous because I'm sitting here thinking about the trauma that the surviving children are going to have to deal with at such an early age of their life. Like these kids are 10, 11, maybe even younger than that.
Younger than that, some of
between
them.
6 and 10.
My point, between 6 and 10, that's most of their life now. They're going to have to deal with the trauma of this, of having survived something like this, having a shooter tell a teacher good night and then tell you to get ready to die. That's something that you got to live with for the rest of your life. Like, this is horrible.
It's so much loss. I mean, you think about even before he got to the school, this young man shot his own grandmother, who I
that right there
was in critical condition.
That bothered me. But they didn't. The grandmama's still alive though.
He shot her in the face.
But you mad because she was getting on you about graduating. She wanted you to graduate high school. Get your life together. But wait
a minute. Oh.
But see, he planned this almost a whole year ago. His sister refused to get him a gun last September. Instagram chat room participants saw signs and said nothing. Oh wow.
Yeah. He had posted it in Instagram and was communicating with people.
But what I heard was that it was in some girl's inbox. It was not a general post. He was communicating with a girl.
Well, she still could have told somebody.
Right.
And I think from the messages I saw, she didn't understand. She didn't even know him, so she didn't even understand why he was sending her those messages and showing her pictures of guns. And this is a bigger issue with the laws. How is it that an 18-year-old in the state of Texas, you can go purchase semi-automatics, you can go purchase large volumes of magazines and bullets, and it's no flag.
But that's the country we live in.
But you can't rent a car or buy a drink.
You can't buy alcohol, but you can go buy weapons of mass destruction.
And I'm like, well, what do you need? What do you need? What is it? AK-15, whatever it is. What do you need?
AK. Right.
Yeah, whatever. I don't understand that. But they're on the streets. But then we talk about the government. The government is the one who put these on the streets. That's nothing. That's not an ordinary gun.
Right.
That's not
military artillery.
And they can't take it off the streets because it's too lucrative to keep them manufacturing them, to keep them in circulation, or it's just too lucrative.
The government make them. But I will say this about Walmart. Walmart no longer sells them. Walmart used to sell AR-15s. That's what it is.
And you know what is interesting too also about that? After this shooting happened, and I think one of you all put this in the group, and I went and did a little research. The ammunition stocks for a lot of these companies, like Smith and Wesson, Ammo Inc., their stock went through the roof.
Mm-hmm. And this reminds me of. This reminds me of. Have you all ever seen the movie Runaway Jury?
What is it?
What's the name of it?
Runaway Jury.
No. I never heard of it.
I've never seen it, but I think I've heard of it.
Who in it?
Did my sound just go out?
Who in that?
We hear you. You can't.
We hear you.
Oh, we hear you.
I can't hear nothing. Okay.
Oh Lord, help us in Jesus.
You know what StreamYard did that yesterday with my guest? I don't know.
Oh Lord, they didn't heard us say gun too many times. Lord,
it's them damn Russians.
Let me go lock my front door. Lord have mercy. But I'm gonna say this too, and one of my favorite shows growing up was Touched by an Angel, and
is that somebody's computer?
What do you hear?
What do you hear? I don't hear nothing. What happened?
Jazz, we hear you.
I hear a computer ringing.
I don't hear that. Do y'all?
No.
Can you hear us, Jazz?
Go ahead, Joe.
I don't know what you hear, bro. You're supposed to hear joy bells.
You can't hear us.
Oh, you can you hear us, Jive?
Who is OG? Stop being ignorant and use y'all's common sense. This is by design.
Look, OG, I'm gonna say this very respectfully because we understand everybody may, we all have opinions and we all may feel differently. I'm gonna be nice and say this real nice for you. You about to get your ass read and booted out of here. Keep on. Say one more thing. Say one more thing, and your ass is getting red for grass.
Woo. But anyway, what I was trying to say was, just to kind of put some sense of comfort in this horrendous story, the sheriff or the Department of Public Safety person who gave the press conference today was actually getting choked up, trying to, lay out the facts and everything. And all I could think about was this episode of Touched by an Angel. And you remember the death angel, I forget the dude's name, but every time you saw him, you knew he was getting ready to escort somebody. Yeah. And I saw a post today that was, I forget his name in the show, but I saw a post today. It was a meme. Andrew. Yeah. And they were like, I really do hope that Andrew was there, to escort those children. But the picture had him with like tears coming out of his eyes. And I thought that was just so sad but comforting to think that, in the midst of what I consider one of the most horrible things that have happened, to date, the thought of there had to be some angels, there had to be somebody there from the other side to just escort these children. I pray for their families. I pray for just everybody that is affected by this.
I think that all these shootings are just crazy and sensitive. We are just now in May. We're about to go into June, and we're already at the 218th mass shooting this year.
That's crazy.
That's more than one shooting every day of the year.
And right. You know what? In the United States, we're supposed to be the most civilized, the most advanced country in the world. We have more mass shootings than third world countries.
But I was gonna say, this is a third world country. Look at us. We shooting every damn day. We are running short on food, short on baby formula. Shit is just too damn high. For rent's too damn high. We have become a third world country.
Yes. And what do y'all think about? I know Marquise kind of touched on this earlier. The NRA still having a convention in the midst of all of this.
Disrespectful.
It is totally disrespectful.
Totally unacceptable. And can I touch on that? I was watching the news this morning. I'm sorry, you guys. It's really hard for me to get through this. I was watching the news this morning, and you know that they said that they're allowing the people who are coming to this NRA to bring guns to every speaker except for Trump. That should tell you something right there.
What it should tell you is look at the people who, out of respect, pulled out from the convention to say, we're not going to show up.
Yeah, the entertainment, all the entertainment.
Most of the entertainment, right. And then I think even some of the speakers, except for Trump and
Ted Cruz. Yeah.
But we know Cruz don't give a fuck about nobody. He took his family on vacation when Texas had that storm.
Thank you. Exactly.
The reason I say that is Trump is so much for the right to bear arms and so much for these rifles, but you can't bring him when he time to party. He don't trust them there. There's something about that. There's something that don't sit right with me. Like that makes sense for y'all.
Yeah,
I understand exactly what you're saying. They understand that there is an imminent threat. There is a danger there. They understand.
And they're not going to stand against they're not going to take a position against the NRA because the NRA bankrolls so many of them, with campaign contributions. I mean, Ted Cruz takes a lot of money in from the NRA. A lot of your congressmen, senators do. Right here, Marco Rubio, right here in Florida, over $3 million from the NRA.
But see, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kyrie, I don't mean to interrupt you. What I was trying to say earlier was this is the problem. You got a lot of these people, for whatever reason, that feel that they're superior. Now, I got all of the purges, like every last one of them, including the new ones that came out that really don't make no sense, but I got all of them. It is amazing to me that to people that are in the 1%, 2%, 3%, they can care less about somebody getting shot. They can care less about these brown babies and everything like that. And I'm not even going to throw no Bible in there because I'm sick of seeing all these scriptures all over Facebook, YouTube. The Lord said, the Bible say, baby, let me tell you something. How about you take you and your Bible scriptures down there to that schoolhouse and go take your Bibles and go lend a helping hand? Because y'all love to pray, but y'all sure don't put y'all ass to action. That's my problem. Like everybody want to talk about the Lord, but I don't see y'all putting y'all scriptures and things to action. Like, I don't understand that. Some of y'all, like one of these raggedy ass bishops around here, is a Trump supporter. Okay? And me personally, I don't understand all that because I know that Trump gave the niggas some money, but I just feel like this right here. If you support somebody that doesn't care about you or whatever, and you just care about the money, like that's a problem. I'm not all for, the Democrats because it's like sometimes with the Democrats, it's just like, sometimes I feel like y'all just begging. And the Republicans and carrying on, it's just like y'all just don't care. And I'm like, look, maybe I'm just right here in the middle, like I care, and then some of the stuff I don't care about. But look, at the end of the day, I don't care what percentile that you are in. The sad part about all of this is it doesn't matter how much money you have. Death does not care about nothing and nobody. When it's time, it's time. These folks out here shooting bullets and carrying on, that's real bad. Because me personally, I can't imagine, but I don't want to imagine that somebody has walked into a church, somebody has walked into a grocery store, somebody has walked into a school and freely took lives. And the sad part about it is none of these fucking police did shit about it. Y'all got all these damn excuses. There is no excuse. Because I promise you, if y'all thought it was a nigga, y'all would have ran up in that school and shot the fuck out of him. Yep. Period, point blank.
So according to some research that I just looked at, Mitt Romney takes about the most contributions from the NRA.
He ought to die by firing squad. Excuse me.
Marco Rubio takes about $3,303 and $3,303,355. Regardless, they take the most right now that I can't even.
And you just talking about 2 or 3 people. Imagine how many people they're probably bankrolling.
And right now I'm looking at 100 and I'm sorry. Right now, this list shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This list shows about 44 congressmen. So with that being said, now I don't see a lot of Texas congressmen on here,
y'all don't remember this movie?
Yeah.
Runaway Jury.
Okay, no. Is that Nicolas Cage?
No, it's not Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I don't know who it is.
Okay, so this movie is basically like what we're dealing with right now. The shooter came and I believe he walked into the school and he shot up the school, and the families tried to sue the gun people, but the town went broke trying to sue them, and it came back up again years later because somebody went into a bank and shot up all these people, and this woman ended up suing the gun company again, and then somebody the NRA tried to buy the jury. It's a whole bunch of stuff, but this is what this reminds me of. Who is in the comments? Somebody getting blocked.
My God. OG got blocked earlier.
Okay.
Oh, it's OG gone. Oh,
she gone.
OG.
She gone. She gone to the sunken place.
What was wrong? What happened, OG?
OG tried it. She was running at us. This is when you was having the audio issues. She kept talking shit, and I told Miss OG, I said, "Girl, look, you got one more time, and your ass is grass." And before I could say it good, she was blocked.
We should respect somebody.
Who is she talking?
She was talking about don't come for Governor Abbott. Or
don't come for Governor Hotwheels.
Like he was must be pumping her up with that hot load of his. Ugh.
Beto O'Rourke came for him in that press conference yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was real. Yeah,
that was gangster. I ain't even gonna lie. Though I don't think he has a chance in hot hell to win, but it was
it's crazy. But the only way they're gonna turn on people like him is if people start shooting up their kids. And I hate to say it, it's gonna take because that is when that shooting happened. That's a majority Hispanic community. But when they go over to the suburbs and the private schools and the Christian schools, when they go over there where they live, they start shooting up schools and stuff. I bet then they'll want to do something.
Pilgrims.
They go over to the pilgrim side of town.
And this is really what I'm thinking. This is really sad to say because I'm not going to get super spiritual, but what is it going to take? If not this, what is it going to take for America to wake up? Like there is, if 8 to 10, 19 of them is not enough to wake up the people that say, okay, enough is enough. What is it going to take? I'm afraid to even consider or think about. I don't even think I could fathom what it would take to wake up a country that's obviously headed in the wrong direction on just about every issue that we're facing right now. I mean, we're headed in the wrong direction.
Never going to take anything because we think as America, we think we're right. We think we're the best that there ever is. Keep America great again, or make America back great again, or we think we're the best. We're the hottest shit in the world.
I think if the number of black people who own guns legally were to triple over the next 90 days, you would see some major gun legislation.
Well, see, the problem is the gun legislation has already made it impossible for that to happen. I mean, African Americans can't even. You got to have a driver's license to get a gun. Your license is suspended.
20% of us right now.
Come on,
you got
a license is suspended. You cannot get a gun if you have any felonies. If you have just so it's already the writing is already on the walls to where you cannot get guns. It's the easiest for them to get guns and not us. That's the way that it's always been. So like I said, it's okay for them to get guns and shoot up everything and kill everyone and everything else, but yet we can't get guns or whatever the case may be, because once again, that goes back into the saying, if I give the African Americans too much gun power, then we're going to lose too much. Then again, they don't like to be scared. They want us to be scared.
Right.
They don't like to be scared. So once again, it's okay for us to be terrified of them, but when it comes to them to be terrified,
that's right.
Hell,
it's right. It's right. It's right for us to be scared of them. Right. But it's but who put that meme in the group? I'm not smiling because it's funny. I'm smiling because it's true. The gun is to the white man what the penis is to the black. Like, what was that? What is that they say? Who was that? Was it in our group?
It's in our group. I don't know what group that was.
I know you're right.
I saw a meme, and it was a cartoon of a white man with a gun down his pants, and he was saying, like, the white man, the gun is an extension of the phallus. So trying to legalize or trying to legislate gun laws is like trying to castrate the white man. Do y'all agree with that?
I do.
Let me repeat
that.
I
could go along with that. I
thought it was in our group chat. Somebody said that to me.
It's their safety net. It's their safety net to keep us in line.
Because I saw somebody in a comment today on one of the Good Morning America posts. This guy had the nerve to say, "Oh, I feel sorry about this, but you still can't have my guns." Like,
And here's the thing: I think nobody
It means
wants to
that
take
much
away
to you?
people's guns, but you want responsible gun laws, and you don't want people that may have serious mental health issues. And I think and I said this earlier this week on a post, when these incidents happen, we throw around mental health so loosely. I do believe, of course, we know that we have people that have mental health issues, but I also believe that some people are just evil.
Here we
And
go with
I
the mental health shit.
and I think and then I think in that you stigmatize people that deal with maybe other mental health issues, people
Here
that
we
maybe
go
deal
with
with
that mental
depression
health. Here we go
and
with that mental
anxiety,
health shit.
because every time something like this happens, that's what they throw up. But
Exactly.
yet,
All of this
When it comes to white people doing something stupid, it's always mental health. But then let an African American do something, we're just thugs. We're nasty. We're trifling. We're thugs. The ghetto. But when it comes to them having an issue, it's always some type of high medical, mental health or something. No, how about you're just an idiot? How about you did something stupid? How about you be a thug for a moment? You're a thug too. You know, you try to emulate us so much. They try to emulate the African American community in every way possible. But then, as soon as something goes on, all of a sudden we're ghetto. And Ali, as you keep saying, it has nothing to do with the NRA. It has a lot to do with the NRA. If the NRA was to make
that's their what is it called? That's their cushion. That's like guns. That's how they took over so much of the world is with weapons.
Yeah, we have breaking news.
What's breaking news?
CNN just reported that the Uvalde gunman threatened rapes, school shooting on Yubo app, YUBO, in the lead up to the massacre. I mean, this is getting more and more, it's getting more and more diabolical.
So let me just these manifestos, and it's just.
I'm gonna say it like this: colored peoples, until we understand that we have to unify, stop all this foolishness, and protect ourselves.
Go get your gun.
As much as I love to say, we are the world, we are the. As much as I would love to say that, peoples that's right up in here, you gotta start protecting your own. That whole village concept, you need to bring that shit back. Because first of all, I'm not looking for nobody to protect me like I'm gonna protect me.
But see, John, but that's the problem, though. We all have that mentality of everyone get guns. It's like that saying, like they said.
No, I'm not saying. I am saying get guns, but I'm not saying get guns. You know what I'm saying? What I am is protect your ass. That's what I'm saying. Protect your ass by any means necessary. I'm not looking for the white peoples, the pink peoples, and I have no problem with white folks. But I'm not looking for a handout. I'm not going, oh, can you protect us? No, bitch, I gotta protect myself. Because I promise you, if it was the other way around, they're gonna protect them and ain't gonna be looking at us no kind of way.
Guys, Black people are the most creative people on the planet Earth. Right. We will find out a way to go around the legal way of getting cell phones. We'll go around the legal way of getting apartments. We'll go around the legal way of getting our credit fixed. We can figure out a way to go around these gun laws.
Okay.
Strap up, Black people. Strap up. It's not enough. It's not enough for you to have an ounce of weed in your pocket and somebody roll up on you in this day or on your child in school and you can't protect yourself. I'm going to get a gun and I can go get it legally. But if I couldn't, I would figure out a way to not only get me one, but know how to learn how to use it. Now,
not a problem with that, Marquise.
Somebody said, wait, Jives, it's not a handout. Let me tell you something. If you want to be honest about what they owe us, baby, they owe us everything. If you want to be technical, they owe us everything.
That's the truth.
I like to argue with Kyrie because Kyrie Kyrie the conspiracy theorist on this in this group.
I'm dead.
I love Kyrie. I'm just joking. But I'm gonna tell you, they owe us everything. The reason why black people act the way that they act or we act is because we have been conditioned to feel this way. The reason why we have such ghetto mentalities is because we've been pushed to the ghettos. We've been pushed to poverty. And so the only way
look in the comments.
All I'm saying is Jamal Bryant need to preach it. TD Jakes need to preach it. Strap
what
up,
they said.
Saints.
What they said.
Get him, Kyrie.
What they said.
Somebody said get over the black thing and just be people. Hold on. Get over the black thing. Well, let me ask
wait a minute. Who said it? Who said it?
Somebody named KC. Are you?
I'm
black?
sitting back.
He's white guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's white. Okay.
So
you don't get it. Of course, you would say that, Casey. But the black thing, get over what? You ought to get over the black thing. You are the one running around killing us.
He said there's no such thing as racism.
What world he live in?
Don't even. Yeah, he trolling.
Did somebody share our feed to
you live in Texas.
PWI
channel? It must be some NRA members over here tonight.
Listen, I want all the white folks, black folks, Puerto Ricans. I want all y'all to come over here because I promise you, I'm gonna tell you. We gonna tell you because let me say this. When it come down to Friday show, so let me just say this for all the folks in the comments and everything. Friday is not about me. Friday is about all of us. This is all of us show. Okay, this is all of our show. This ain't about King Jives and this is about us. Okay, we all have separate opinions. We all have separate thoughts. All of those things, and the thoughts and opinions do not represent the platform. But bitch, if you get your ass cussed out, you're gonna get your motherfucking ass cussed out.
We agree on this one.
Somebody said we stream live in Cracker
Baby, listen. Your damn handler, listen. Get over the black thing.
How you gonna get on here and tell a bunch of black people to get over the black thing? He seriously didn't think about that.
I just laughed it off because I didn't want to get jabbed. This page was closed for another 30 days. Like I did my first day.
Let me tell you something, Karen. Look. First of all, let me tell you how this works. This is why I have class. If we do a lot of cussing on this video, my monetization is limited on this particular video. We're not attacking anybody. We're not doing any of that. So, hopefully they don't, try to do anything because we're showing the guns and stuff like that. I mean, this is actually all over the internet, so I don't understand it. So,
and it's a part of the story.
Yeah. So I mean, when I did I did a show a couple weeks ago on the Brooklyn shooting, they took my entire video down. And it was nothing negative, nothing bad. The entire video came. I mean, it was on this page. They took it down. Didn't give me a strike. They just took it down. I put it on my United Kingdom page. They took it down.
Somebody reported it. Somebody reported it and said it was offensive to them. So
they said it was violent and graphic.
So is these shootings stuff we got to report. So is the news that we've got to report. I ain't saying CNN's page shut down for having to report Fox, having to report the same NBC.
That was somebody.
Yeah, it was somebody. Somebody told me, they said it's somebody on the inside that know me and don't like me. I'm like, I keep telling y'all, I don't know my reach. I don't be knowing,
He said Texas is the best.
Wonder who that could be.
I said that's the reason. I like the reason they was in the dark for a while a couple winters ago if they sold the best.
I like Texas, but
they was without power for a real long time.
When he said there's no such thing as racism, I can't say that he's white because I know a couple of black people that have said the same thing. So
good people. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure.
I don't know which one is worse, Kai. I don't know which one is worse, Kai.
I can't believe y'all giving him attention. That's what he wants.
But black people can't be racist because racism is about power.
Yes.
Well, no, we
You
can't
have
be
to
racist, but
use
there
that
is
power.
racism that exists.
Now we can be biased, but we can't be racist.
Racism has a component of power that just black people just don't have.
Right.
So
Yeah.
We can be
Absolutely not.
prejudiced, but we cannot be racist.
correct.
Absolutely.
We can be, but we can't be racist.
I've had
Uh-oh,
that
let's
debate
see
with
what-
black people for God.
Let's see who getting ready to go left in the comments after that statement.
Yeah, we can be,
But that's the truth.
It's the truth,
So
though. Absolutely.
let's go to another ignorant statement that they got out here now. So the CDC.
I guess I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some pox tonight.
Jives, bring Jay over here under me. Bring Jay over here under me. I got my good spray tonight. I'm ready.
The
I guess I better
CDC
get ready for my
officially sounds the alarm for
whatever.
gay and bisexual men as monkeypox spreads in the community. Is monkeypox a gay disease? First of all, let me tell y'all something. Monkeypox, chickenpox, smallpox, dickenpox, somebody's pox is just absolutely freaking ridiculous. Listen, you can get monkeypox. What they said there is you can get monkeypox from like touching somebody. You know what I'm saying? But it's
monkeypox.
I thought it was bodily fluids or something.
I better get ready to get my monkeypox tonight.
It is not classified as an. I'm gonna let Darius speak to this because he works in the industry, not me.
yes,
but from what I have
works in.
yeah, go ahead, Darius. You're muted, Darius. You're muted.
Darius, you on mute.
Okay, so monkeypox is not a sexually transmitted disease. It is spread by close bodily contact. So if somebody has a lesion or a sore or something on them and if your skin rubs up against that person, now obviously if you're having sex with somebody, that's pretty damn close. That's direct skin to skin contact. So so it can be transmitted, but it is not a sexually transmitted disease. Now, what I did not like about that image is the way that it's being portrayed particularly as a black gay thing. Now we know that they're saying that monkeypox originates from Africa, but it originally I think Africa, but when the cases started coming up, I think the first cases was in the UK. Now. So now we know here currently we have at least 7 states in the U.S. where we have cases of monkeypox. I know here in Florida we had 2 right here in Broward County. So I'm just waiting for some cases to pop up right here. Lord, who is calling me on video chat, brother? I'll call you back. We're gonna have some cases in Hillsborough and Pinellas, I'm sure around this area and then probably other parts of the state. But right now we're talking about 7 states where we know we have confirmed cases of monkeypox. And here's the thing also that's troubling. So monkeypox, it can have some of the same physical characteristics as somebody who may have syphilis, for example. So let's say that person goes to their local county health department to go get treated. Now they could be treating them for syphilis, not recognizing that this is not really syphilis. And what y'all saw in that picture, those are severe cases.
I was getting ready to say that.
Because in a country like in many countries in Africa, things that we take for granted, they don't have treatment for. So it is an epidemic for them.
And he looked like he said.
But to Darius's point, I'm glad Darius said that because that's exactly what I was getting ready to say. They're really. I don't want to say that they're exaggerating because there is a level of truth to it, but the pictures that we see are like the later stages of an untreated case of monkeypox. So, and just like syphilis, that's why they call syphilis the silent STI or something to that effect, because the first few stages there are no sort of symptoms, there is no lesions, rashes, etc., etc. Most of the time you don't see it until it starts manifesting in later stages. So is that why they're telling black MSMs, men who have sex with men, to be on the lookout?
So here's why. Because there were some confirmed cases in the UK where some of the people were MSMs, or men who have sex with men. And so I think with the data that is coming over, this is why they're trying to characterize it as a possible gay disease, But here's the thing: there are far more cases where the people were heterosexual or cisgender.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you can monkey my pox.
Oh Lord, you know what? We are not raising a GoFundMe for you, Jay. When you are somewhere boiled over, literally.
Monkey my pox.
Baby, you don't want that monkey. You can't play with everybody's monkey.
Hello?
You don't want the box on your monkey.
And I don't mean to be crude, and every now and again, a DL brother is attractive, but the DL brothers got to watch out.
Mm-hmm.
They got to be careful because your slip will start hanging.
Child, ain't no more DL men.
Darius, which picture was the 14-year-old? Which one was the 14-year-old?
But that ain't
the one with the judge.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Oh Lord, help us.
Because it was a minor, so I didn't want to put no image of the child up there.
Got you.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Next case, 14-year-old. Let me put this up here. 14-year-old Springfield Township boy accused of raping an 11-year-old neighbor will remain in juvenile detention until a hearing on November the 8th. Dang. November the 8th to decide whether or not he will move in.
I think it's Middletown. That's the city.
Wait a minute. What the hell? I'll be reading this real fast in my head, so let me just take my time. Okay. The hearing on November the 8th to decide whether or not he will move in with a relative in Middleton and remain on electronic monitoring or stay in juvenile detention. Bitch, keep his ass in juvenile detention. The fuck wrong with you?
I'm trying to understand why this judge is sitting up here with this mask on, like somebody like right next to her or in her face.
Wait a minute. Go read. What's the charges again? He was 14.
Okay, so he's 14 years old. He's from Springfield Township. He was accused of raping an 11-year-old neighbor. He will remain in juvenile detention until a hearing on November the 8th to decide whether or not he will move in with his relative in Middletown and remain on electronic monitoring or stay in juvenile detention. He got to be a white boy. He got to be white.
No, Josh. No, he's not.
No, I was gonna say.
It's one of us. It's one of us.
I was plowing booties at 14, but not 11-year-olds.
And we have a problem here in Chicago with our district attorney letting carjackers, 12 and 13-year-olds out on ankle devices. So they're just not keeping these kids. They're not keeping them.
What happened was he had got out. So they put him back in because he had got out. And he violated the no contact law. So when he got out, he texted the boy. Him and the boy was texting each other.
They were in a relationship.
He's 14.
So it was two boys.
Yeah.
They were in a relationship.
Oh, I didn't know it was two boys, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, I don't know that. You know what? That's what they're saying, that he said he took it. But I mean,
he was trying to come over for some more. The mama found out. The 11-year-old's mama found out, so it was he took it. But
I don't know.
This sounds like young people finding out what they experimenting.
Okay.
And the parents got involved, and here we go.
Can I say something?
Yep.
Now, I know I won't, stuff like this is just, I don't like this type of stuff.
No.
But I'm going to say this. When I was a child, I was very much so experimental. I did a lot of stuff. And 11 and 14, that's not, and y'all are still like, it's not right. It's not right if you raping somebody. But if y'all texting and I don't know. I don't know all the situation, and it just I don't know.
But I mean, he's 14. He don't know.
The parents got involved, y'all. Let me tell you, the parents got involved. This 14 and this 11-year-old. Now, I don't think it's cute, but this 14 and this 11-year-old
ass locked up
was getting it in. The parents of the 11-year-old probably found out about it. So here we are. All right. I'm just going to speak for myself. I don't think it's right. I shouldn't have been doing it either when I was 14, but I was.
Right. I don't think it was. Now, this is just me saying it. I don't think it was rape, but that's the same. Right. And the reason I say I don't think it's because they're texting each other.
Right.
I mean, but let's just be real. 14-year-olds winkies get hard too. They experiment just like we did.
Jay, this is the reason why we got to teach our children about sexuality early, because their bodies are waking up before 18. Their bodies are waking up before 12 sometimes.
Our bodies were woke before 14.
Obviously, it was experimenting.
Right.
I was wide awake. I was wide awake at 11. You hear me? Wide awake.
Let's just be honest. Let's call shit a shit show. Let's just be real. Some of these kids be looking older than they really is now. Come on now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They develop early.
They develop early.
Do one thing, but
I was on Twitter and I saw some penises and I quickly scrolled because I was like, now wait a minute. He can't be
Auntie Deb, I don't know what they putting in Similac, huh? I don't know what they putting in Similac these days.
I think it's a lot of stuff they put in food.
Let me tell y'all something. I done seen some stuff on Twitter. And I was like, now wait a minute now.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
No. Tell what it is. What tell you what it is, now, Darius, you correct me if I'm wrong, but y'all, my hand to God, my doctor told me to stop drinking cow milk because the growth hormone in cow milk is to get a baby cow the size of an adult cow.
Okay,
and when humans drinking cow milk, it's making everything. This is what my doctor told me. I'm serious.
You always
always try to go down the avenue.
Always try to go down the avenue.
I'm just being who I am. I'm being who I am.
A freak.
I've been stopped drinking cow milk.
It's in the milk. It's in the milk. It's in the milk. It's in the milk, y'all.
I'm with you, Elvis.
Damn.
The doctor said.
Let me tell you something.
I want my child. That's true. That's true.
I stayed a virgin until I was about 23, 24. Now I'm telling you the God heaven truth.
I me too, Jazz.
Oh, you.
Come on, Kyrie.
No, but seriously, I was a virgin, so I was about.
I know Jazz was a late bloomer. I'm just messing with him.
I was late. Okay, I was very late.
Someone said it right. As I enjoy my ice cream.
I feel like this right here. First of all, I was a very inquisitive child growing up, and I knew all about the sex, and I was reading all Kama Sutras and books, and I was just a virgin, right? But at the end of the day, you ain't been take shit from me that I'm not gonna give. Now I wasn't giving up nothing.
That's a big black dick. I thought I was on mute.
Milk, Miss Sandra, thank you. Milk and chicken. Milk and chicken.
Actually, I wasn't ready for that. You got to warn me next time.
Wait a minute. What are we talking about?
I thought my camera was on mute.
I haven't seen a thing. My hands are right here. I haven't seen a thing.
I'm like, what happened? I'm like, what did you do?
This is why I love Friday nights.
Y'all, seriously? But I'm serious. There are a lot of people that should be in jail right now, but thank God for statute of limitations. And I'm not saying this right, y'all, because I think there was a lot of unhealthy stuff going on in my life at 14 and 11 and 12 and 13. So I am not by any way a proponent of you know, hey, go explore. But the reality is that, you know, when you hung like a mule at 12, you know.
But what I don't like is if this isn't really rape, you know, now you have this stigma put upon you. You got this attached to your name.
Right.
It's legal rape.
I know what I was doing.
It's legal rape. Legal rape, but there are consenting.
That's not what they call it. That's not what they call it.
It's legal rape, but
this boy's sitting in juvenile detention for this
till November.
So what's going to happen? So more than likely, what's going to happen with this situation is that if this young man's family does not get a good lawyer, this little boy's family does not get him a good lawyer, this little boy's family can be screwed up. He's gonna have to get a what they call it. More than likely, if he got a good lawyer, he would be able to get a consent agreement. He'll go to court, and pretty much the judge will make an agreement stating that the little boy will continue to go to school, and that the boy will continue, that he will stay away from the victim. He will have to go through therapy. He will have to see a counselor or something of that sort. And then a good lawyer would put in to where you will be, after a certain time, this will be taken off of your record, because this can haunt you in the long run.
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Raise your hand if you played house with your cousins.
Marquise, we're not going to get into that. No.
Raise your hand if you were the mommy.
No. Next story. Laverne Cox. Oh God. Laverne makes history, and Mattel makes first ever transgender Barbie.
Exactly, Gregory. That's I don't know. Oh yeah. Laverne, well, okay.
Okay, so I have a question.
Representation matters.
I have a question.
Is that where we're going with this?
How will they determine that this is a transsexual Barbie doll?
I ain't never seen a Barbie.
If I lift up that skirt and there is a cock, I'm out of here.
Well, it's Laverne Cox.
If I lift up that motherfucking skirt and there is a stick, I am out of here. And they need to dismiss that last case.
It's the representation. It's representation.
Represent my ass. My daughter was.
You do very well.
My daughter will not be playing with a Barbie doll that's dressed like a woman with a dick.
Okay, wait. So I'm looking at the Barbie. Wait, stop, y'all. Stop, listen. I'm looking at the Barbie. It's very.
He got muscles. It's got muscles. I just saw that.
It's got big feet. Wait a minute, hold on.
Greg is here in Ohio. It's Cincinnati, Ohio.
That's a built ass Barbie. That Barbie buff as hell.
Oh wow.
Beautiful. It's
he has a big feet.
It's beautiful.
Lord,
y'all remember that story? Y'all remember that story about when they started making dolls black so that black girls could have a doll that looked like them? This is the same thing. There are trans people.
You keep saying representation matters. Representation matters. Where's the plus size Barbie?
Right. Where the big bitches at? Where is the fat girl at?
Barbie?
Where the baby mama Barbie? Where the baby mama Barbie?
Where the fat boy Barbie?
I am here for it all.
Matter of fact, where is the Queenie Ken?
Cabbage Patch Dolls are the big BWs. That Cabbage Patch Kids are
No, we said Barbie.
Where is the BD Trey Ken?
Yeah.
None of the Barbie dolls I've ever seen have anatomy.
That's Ken right there.
Who's Ken?
Right there.
Who?
You got my Laverne.
I'm not laughing at Jay. You ought to know.
Look, we're not gonna do that. I do agree because I you know, the line of work I am, I do understand
Barbie look like it's gonna
that representation
now,
does
Nikki,
matter.
now you said that. I agree with that totally. I'm sorry, I would rather have T.S.
I
Madison.
still want to know how are you going to decipher that is a man and a woman? What is
well, it needs that? Okay, Jay. Hey, y'all, this may be going far because I don't want us to to do all that. I know outside we do laugh at this, but y'all, it's reality. We do have these conversations. Let's not act like we don't have these conversations. Now, the only person that's missing on here that could contribute to this is Jazz. Jazz is a transgender. Okay, now that whatever. Okay, we ain't got no. The girls that we do have on here, they're not here tonight. Okay,
I would like to see a T.S. Madison doll.
I would love to see a T.S. Madison Barbie doll.
I would rather have T.S. Madison than Laverne Cox. I agree with Nikki.
Now, I feel like this. If they're going to have a representation of a transgender, it's really difficult to say what is what because, some trans have their parts, some people don't. So, me confused. I'm like, what, you going to just put a bulge there? I don't know.
I ain't never seen a Barbie with anatomy. It's not about anatomy. It's about representation. It's about looking at the things that are in everyday life and being able to see diverse representation of what humanity looks like. That's what.
So where is the plus size Barbie?
Whenever someone says we need one, then I'm here for it. But until
they made plus
size people have not been oppressed like trans people.
I'm sorry.
Not like them. Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said. Listen to what. Hey, I'm gonna spray you. I'm gonna spray you.
What's that place? Abercrombie and Finch.
Y'all listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, let Monkey talk.
Listen to what I'm saying. I didn't say that big people have not been oppressed. I said they have not been oppressed like trans people.
Okay, then what have we been oppressed like then?
I can't. You have not been. There have not been laws passed against you that says you cannot exist as who you are, as if you did something to wake up one morning and decide that you just want to put on a dress or a suit.
What law is that? What law is that, if I may ask?
My point, I'm saying there are the bathroom laws, HB2. There were bathroom laws that said you have to go into the bathroom. You asked, let me tell you.
So my question for you is,
hold on, stop y'all. Let me address something really quick. Real quick. Because what I'm not gonna do is let this whole thing be where we can't address something and we cannot talk about something. Now, it has been said before that we are not all the same people. Right. So we're not going to agree on the same thing. We're not going to say the same thing. Yes, we are all black gay men. All black gay men do not think the same, act the same, talk the same, walk the same. There are some black gay men who do not understand transgender. Now, just because some of us don't get it, don't like it, does not mean that it's wrong to have a conversation. Now, what I want y'all to understand is this right here. Again, it's a Barbie doll. And we are having a short conversation about Laverne, who is just given a Barbie doll. It is not touchy to have a conversation of what it is or what it ain't, because it is like, okay, so how is it a representation? Again, we are not the same. So we're not going to all agree. I believe our previous king said before that we are not all a monolith. So please stop getting so touchy about certain things and acting a certain way. My God.
I wore this shirt for a reason.
We know you're proud.
The point that I'm making is that we've all been oppressed because of who we are. I'm not saying that, there is levels to this, but I am saying that when it comes to legislation, when it comes to stigma, when it comes to just being ostracized in your everyday life just for existing.
You are not. You have crashed the plane.
Baby, listen.
Okay. I am the unpopular voice. No problem. It may not be the best version of visibility.
You ain't the unpopular voice. You is just. You have
Marquise. You have used completely so wrong arguments when it comes to being oppressed.
I'm listening. Danny said, "Oh, short people are oppressed."
In the flight attendant industry, you know, hey, okay.
In the flight attendant, fat people. When have you really seen a fat flight attendant?
I wasn't talking about that, but it's okay.
No, I'm asking a question.
I wasn't making a comment about fat people. I was making a comment about trans.
Right, but you put fat versus trans, and those are like two different things. Now, and then you use the bathroom analogy.
Go find me, Jay. Go find me just for the sake of legalities.
Okay.
Go find me legislation that has been passed to pinpoint or to target. That's the better word.
Okay.
Fat people.
And what is the legislation that's targeting trans?
There was an HB2 law about trans people have to use the bathroom that is associated with their assigned gender. That was one.
And so you don't believe that is that's something that should be. So are you okay with? Let me ask you a question. If you had a daughter, would you be okay with? Never mind. I'm not even gonna. Never mind.
You know what? The way around that, because I've dealt with that with the line of work that I do. The way around it is to have unisex bathrooms.
Unisex bathrooms. That's the reason why Target has started to make unisex bathrooms
because of HB2. But you have never heard of a bathroom that said weight limit. But there has never been a bathroom that says you must be under 300 pounds and use this bathroom.
No, that's why they got them big ass stalls in the back of the bathroom.
So that means you agree.
That is for handicapped people, Jay. That is not for the big people.
My point is that my point is that there is not a bathroom that says you must be under or over 300 pounds to use it. Okay. There have been institutionalized things that have people. So trans people, unlike other communities, are advocating for visibility. That's what they are advocating for. I'm saying this may not be the best example. It may have been something else we could have did, but give trans people who have not been seen enough in our culture, give them the Barbie doll. You don't got to understand it.
We see you. Trust me. We see you. And we know the difference. We see you. We see you.
That was offensive, Jay, and very ignorant.
That was not offensive. That we see you. I state you're not gonna sit here and once again, my favorite analogy. You're not gonna piss in my cup and tell me it's Kool-Aid. Let's just be real. I'm not gonna have my daughter sitting on a toilet next to a born man. There's a reason for those laws. So there's a difference.
So I know there's a lot of different opinions on this.
So trans people are rapists?
To be honest, a lot of those laws result from people's fears. But there is a reason why a lot of those laws are passed, because people do think those things. I work with a lot of transgender people. And guess what? And if a man, someone who was assigned a male at birth who is living as a transgender woman, trust me and believe me, they're not interested in a woman.
Thank you. And my whole point is this: you want to talk about, there have been more children literally shot in class than children shot in a bathroom because a man was able to go into a woman's bathroom or vice versa. There is no threat in a trans person using the bathroom that aligns with their gender expression. There is not enough evidence to say
a lot of causes that has happened that inappropriately for why these are saying and why
that's not transgender.
I think too.
That is pedophilia. That's something else.
Right. Yeah. And I know we got to move on, but I think you also have to consider that the safety of trans people as well, because one, we talk about trauma a lot on this show. It is traumatizing for a transgender woman to go into a male assigned bathroom. There have been incidences of threats of violence against transgender women who are forced to go into male bathrooms. So there's sides to both of it.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Both of it.
That's all I'm saying. If there are sides to both of it, then the other side that hasn't been able to be expressed should be expressed.
We ignore the opposite side because that's not the side we want to pay attention to. We only ignore the one side that we agree with.
Thank you for proving my point.
We ignore that. No,
well, thank you for proving my point.
Okay, so but you're ignoring. You're ignoring the fact of.
I'm confused how we got here.
Right.
How we got
what happened?
So
the keys in the court needs to have a conversation where we have time to address the trans issue. It comes up too much and we try to skirt beyond it. And it just needs to be addressed. Our opposing views needs to be aired out. That's what I'm saying. We all have an opportunity to express how we feel.
Summit or something one day.
I mean, everybody has a difference of opinion. Why not air it out?
But when we rush beyond it and then we just do this, that's not having a constructive conversation.
True that.
Okay, so what do we do?
So,
I mean, look.
Dennis, so we can set up a time this coming week to have a conversation.
I ain't got time this week. We only got 2 days left. I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, this coming week, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So next on the agendas, oh boy, I want to misgender this man so bad. I like Todd. I really like Todd because I like his, I like what he do. But Todd Chrisley's former business partner alleged the reality star cheated on his wife, Julie Chrisley, with him, and they paid off a blackmailer to keep the affair a secret. Mark Braddock, I think I'm saying his name right, testified in the Chrisley's ongoing federal fraud case in Atlanta Tuesday that he and Todd were intimate for about a year in the early 2000s. Back in the early 2000s, girl, Braddock alleges that he and Chrisley continued a friendship until 2012 that he likened to a brotherhood. Well, baby, y'all, I think somebody's confused, okay? I
think he's a scorned man.
Yeah.
Because if you turn, that's some good meat, a good booty. If you turn yourself into the feds.
Good God Almighty. Woo!
He trying to save himself because they were business partners. They were business partners, and so honestly, he's trying to save himself. It's not about the fact that they had an affair, but they were business partners. I agree with you, Kyrie. But this man is trying to save himself. The Chrisleys, how you say their name, they in a federal fraud case right now. He was this man's business partner for years, so he's roped up in that too. So this is part of him saving himself because he talked about in the article about how they paid the blackmailer.
Who is that?
Oh, let me look. Oh, not big enough. Who is that?
What is that?
What is this?
Not big enough.
You got to read.
Child, that thing look like a little mushroom.
Oh my God!
Ooh, child, where the rest
Why
of
me,
that?
Lord? Why me, Lord? Why me?
Not big enough. Moving forward though. So this man, so they say he paid 4 payments of $9,500, totaling $38,000 from his bank account. Now this is Braddock. He gave the money to Todd to pay off the blackmailer. So Todd did not want the money to come from his bank accounts because it would be a record.
Well, I've always said Todd was more of a queen than Elizabeth. I said,
Yes, sir.
You know what? I just got what you just said, Mark.
Babe, I don't know who that is, but they got some more growing to do.
Y'all read the message. I sent you the
That is not Kobe. That is not Kobe.
Well, Hold up. Let me look again.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
Hold on. Wait. I got to think about
Well, Marcus, you didn't say in the group who it was.
Yes, I did.
Wait a
Oh.
minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Back up. Is that who you trying to Hold the hell up.
Hold up, we gotta solve this mystery.
First of
Hold
all,
up.
I know Kobe lying. Y'all, I'm sorry. Marcus is very distracted right now.
Oh my God. Oh.
Darius, can you finish your thought, please?
Can we go to commercial?
We already knew Todd was an old. She was an old mother. She was a mother. She was on the mother's board.
Yeah, she was.
I mean, but there's a reason why after every show he tries to sleep with Elizabeth and she always says no. So
he tries to sleep with her.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Julie.
And Julie.
But here's the thing: if you all ever have watched the Chrisleys, Todd is very much so. Hey, girl, how you doing? I mean, he's very flamboyant. And in the white community, that baby, you could be married, have kids, and you know it is what it is.
Yeah,
with black people, it's like
thank you, because we don't deal with the same.
But this is a business transaction
with white people. We ain't got no hang-ups.
Their relationship is a business transaction. You can tell it's a business transaction.
If you really believe there are some black women that are not in a arrangement child.
Thank you. How many pastors and first ladies y'all think really in love? And it's a business relationship. She the first lady. She the dutiful, loving first lady on Sunday mornings.
I know one that's married to a.
I know a couple that he's a pastor. He's a pastor. He's a pastor. She's the first lady. But he is gay and she's a lesbian. It's an arrangement.
What the hell is that?
Well, most biblical marriages were arranged. If you want to talk about it, but I don't agree with it. But hey, that's Bible for you. The Bible arranges marriage.
The Bible.
I mean, they do have some beautiful children. I mean, what's her name? Savannah. She's a beautiful girl.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
The baby, the son, he's very questionable to me.
I need some melanin. I need some more melanin.
Baby, he's very questionable.
I want to know where the fuck he's going.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too, Kyrie, I do too.
Baby, that's a whole lot of vanilla, though. That's a whole lot of vanilla. But
that's a large cone. Under that cone is woo-hoo-hoo.
Child.
I just thought I'd shake it up a little bit. I just thought I'd shake it up a little bit. You know, just shake it up.
But this is not. Yeah.
I agree.
Go ahead, Kyrie.
No, I agree with Rick Bowen. Plenty of black people after church, entertainment, sports, and stuff. Yeah, they know exactly.
They know the truth. Yeah.
Because dealing with a man, if you a man or a woman, you gonna cry, and you got a choice. Am I gonna cry with this man on these 1,500 thread counting sheets, or am I gonna cry with this man on these 300 thread count sheets?
Mm-hmm.
Give me the 1,500.
And so it's like we have talked about on this show so many cases with couples, and many of these cases the wives knew they had an arrangement. It's when it becomes public.
Yeah.
And now the wives they act hurt and they're embarrassed because they knew the whole time there was an arrangement, but the husband broke the code. He broke the contract because he let it get public.
Oh my God! Just like the woman, and the people in Florida. What was the congressman? What's his name?
Oh Lord, I know who you finna say.
I get Andrew.
You talking about Andrew Gilliam?
Yes. Yeah. See, she knew.
That was a
real. Even though they got on Taryn Hall and put on.
Oh, baby, that's an improvement right there, Jay.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, what are we looking at? Y'all need to stop this, man.
Not the feet, but that is an improvement.
Stop this foolishness. Before I shut it down for real. What's next on the docket?
Next on the docket. All right. Why? You know what? Ooh, Jesus Christ.
I tell you, the meat market is open tonight. Late night specials.
All right. Colin Kaepernick works out for the Las Vegas Raiders. Did you know what? Hold on. Before I even go into this, so when I was in Vegas, they were building a new stadium, and that thing cost billions of dollars. It is absolutely beautiful.
Really?
Now, yes. So when I went over there, which was
Y'all do it too.
I want to say 2018, 2019, somewhere like that.
Uh-huh.
And I was on there for Monique's comedy, series when she was doing, oh God, she was doing residency over there with her comedy show. So it is absolutely beautiful. But I'm very happy for Colin. Colin Kaepernick works out for the Las Vegas Raiders. Colin's first workout for the NFL team since being exiled from the league in 2016. I'm very happy for him. I'm very, very happy for him. I mean, I'm proud that somebody has taken a chance on him and put him back in the game again. I think it's absolutely amazing. Terrence, baby, somebody want him. Somebody want him, Terrence. Somebody want him, okay?
I want him.
I love it. Let me tell you something. I know somebody that look like Colin Kaepernick in real life. And every time I come around, my knees get to knocking. And for my knees to knock, honey, woo.
Baby.
Hey, Colin. You can take a knee from me.
Why we take the picture down? Why we take the picture down?
Yeah.
Why we take the picture down? Yes.
I don't watch basketball for this, or football, or any male sports for this reason, because I just can't take it. I get too hot and bothered.
Ooh.
All that running back and forth, and getting all hot, and sweaty, and glistening lights.
I am going to close my
touching and rubbing up against each other's body.
If he's working out with them, if he's working out with them, something about to happen. Something's about to happen.
And he working them out. He worked me out. Work me out.
You guys, hasn't he been working out before and stuff didn't fall through?
He's been working out on his own, but now he's working out with a team. So
just tell me what gym I need to be at. Just tell me what gym I need to be at. I will be there.
He had them people stadium.
Honey.
Yeah.
Man. Ooh, I need to go change. I'll be right back. I have to change my underwear, y'all. I'll be right back.
He needs to he needs I think the Raiders, it's about that time that
I am Jillian, I am.
Somebody give him a chance.
Get cold water, please.
Somebody needs to give him a chance and stop playing. But in reality, it's about white people. They're still trying to, even underneath some of the posts that I've seen, they're still trying to pretend and try to make this about the flag.
Right.
This is not about the flag. Let me tell you something.
Oh, say does that all Spain?
I promise you this right here. All of these people that have protested against this situation, and hey, Darnell, hey, babe, and all of that stuff like that. I mean, at the end of the day, it is like this. When somebody of color makes a statement about something, people in authority, white people in particular, have an issue about it. Let me say this, because y'all, we are out of docket now. Let me say this. When black people stop allowing people to make decisions for them and start standing up for themselves and collectively make something happen, we're never going to see a change. We're always looking for somebody to give us a handout, somebody to speak for us, somebody to save us. Oh, do this. Oh, man. Okay.
Yes, I agree. But it's going to take people like Colin and Monique to stand up for what is right at the same time and not settle. It ain't going to be overnight. It's not going to be overnight, and you're not always going to win the first time. But you got to keep coming back. You got to keep. Don't take no for an answer. You know,
but we don't want to do that, because like you had people telling Monique in the very beginning, she need to shut up, shut your mouth.
And like y'all tell me all the time, shut up, shut up, shut up.
No,
that's a different shut up.
No.
That's a different shut up.
Maybe the bus crashed with you. The bus.
I live. Y'all jumped off. That's why you.
What if you burn marks? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Some on broken pieces, you know. But hey, a piece of the ship still floats. Ooh, that's a word. Wait a minute, I'm gonna preach that.
But see, right people still he took a knee. I don't understand it, because he did it during the national anthem. Trump, you love Trump so much, he don't even he don't put his hand over his heart or nothing.
Yeah, Wesson took a knee too, and George Floyd. Which one was more destructive? Which one was more destructive? Which knee?
Justin.
Huh?
Justin.
Where is that white man at?
Justin.
Where is that cop at?
That.
Where is that cop? The one that put the knee. Okay, the one that put the
Jail.
knee in the
Jail.
I don't believe he in jail. I don't believe he in
Probably
jail.
on his knees. On his knees for real.
Oh no, he in prison.
He in prison.
Where?
He's actually if he's actually one of those prisoners that they can't keep in the state. They're moving him from different states.
Oh wow.
Cause he got Fed charges too, so I'm sure he gonna do Fed time too.
One of those prisoners that they have. There's a database that that the country uses, and they're moving them because they are
in danger.
They're literally he's in danger, so he can't be kept in one spot, so he has to constantly move.
Trump here at the Bible upside down at the church.
Right. Which one is worse? Thank you.
So listen, y'all. Let me do this real quick. Listen, we getting ready to roll up out of here. We got some more stuff we're gonna talk about. But listen, if you love and support us, there's our information there. Thank y'all so much. You support the content creators. You support the platform. Please do. We thank you so much for that. Listen, things are changing over here with the court and the kings and things, and all is well. One thing I will say, and that is this. If we cannot practice what we preach, then what is the point of us even doing all this bumping of our guns and talking? We do a lot of saying stuff to empower you guys. We do a lot of things where we say things to help you all. But if we can't practice what we're telling you all, then that's a problem. So, we do a lot of, we forgive people, we move on, all those things of that nature. Okay, how do I say this? I want the Lord to use me.
Use me.
Use the Lord.
In all these things that we have experienced on this show, people come, people go, all of those things. Let me say this. If there is an alt or someone has an issue, we at some point should be able to talk it out. I am not going to be going on nobody's social media, bumping my gums about anything or anybody, because again, it's not worth it. Because again, at some point, we gonna talk. And it is not worth us having a whole complete knockdown drag out when we gonna talk again. If we cannot practice what we tell you all to do, then what we're doing right now is pointless. Then we're full of shit. Would y'all not agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
Then, bitch.
Say what?
Oh, I thought I was muted.
You a boy?
My Lord, Father God in heaven.
What just happened?
Thank you, Damon. And I mean that I have no hard feelings to anybody who has left. I have no hard feelings to people that come on the show. What I do know, and that is this, I am grateful that we have been able to share platforms. Oh, yes! Darius. Post that link in the live.
I am on it. I am on it.
So y'all, can y'all hear me?
Thank you, Damien. Yes.
So this coming up Pride, Marquise, sit your little Debbie's down, try to show the people your booties and carrying on.
Hallelujah.
I tell you.
Oh God.
So listen, y'all. So I was nominated for Grand Marshal for the St. Pete Pride.
I am going. I'm gonna be on the first train smoking with my camera, just like this, ready for you.
Love me. So y'all, they nominated me, and this is via Darius. My brother had the people to nominate me for Grand Marshal for St. Pete. Listen, y'all, the link is gonna be in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all go and vote. Vote for the king to be the marshal, the Grand Marshal. They might have a reason with my crowd outside now. Hey.
And I'm gonna be right in front of you with my camera.
But no, listen, y'all. Shut up, boy.
We all meeting up in Florida.
You sure will. If he wins,
Come
I'm
through.
on my way.
Come through that weekend, June 25th.
I'm on his couch. We doing the show live in color at Pride Fest if he wins.
Terrence got a seat for me. Terrence, you got a seat for me. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
You paying for
So
it?
listen, y'all. Listen,
All
I want
right.
you all to make sure. Darius, did you post it?
No, I'm getting ready to do it now. I had to find the link.
If you guys can, just take a moment to go and vote. All 500 of y'all, 454 of y'all that's on here, 442, whatever that's on here. Make sure y'all go and vote. Listen, on top of that, listen, I need, for those of you all that are interested in taking the masterclass for YouTube, I am taking my $60,000 college. Well, no, that's about 130 now. My college education in years, and I'm teaching 2 different classes on social media and building your platform.
We're gonna have to lock up all his crowns when I come too.
Jay, if anything in my house turns up missing, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna steal one of them fish.
Now, the weekend of June 25th, where's that, in Tampa or St. Pete?
St. Petersburg.
St. Pete.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to plan that. Okay.
Yes, because our good friend said he gonna come. Coming over to
Okay, so how you vote, you click on the link and you pick the person's name, and then you vote that way. Thank you. The link is right there in the comments.
Hold on, I might have to repost it because I put it wrong. Hold on, let me do it again.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What's this about TD Jake's son-in-law molestation?
We're not doing that. Not tonight.
Okay. Oh, because I definitely don't want no white man or whatever. Hell no. Never mind. I just thought about it. Thank you so much, Giles. I love you.
We're not doing that tonight. We'll do that another time, but we're not gonna do that tonight. I do feel like this, as far as with that situation. They said that I don't know if the young man is in jail or whatever the case may be. But what I have learned, and I'm gonna give y'all that's watching for free, and that is this: a lot of times, what makes our social medias go crazy is because we tag big names to little small stuff.
Hold up, damn.
So let me make it plain for y'all. So this has nothing to do with TD Jakes, but this is his son-in-law. So because it's his son-in-law, we're gonna tag his name to it. That's how media works. It's not a good or bad thing, but that's just how you get traction.
Views, clicks.
You know what I'm saying?
Clicks.
Clicks and views. Amen. That was free. That was free. So yeah. So please make sure y'all they keep posting the link in it.
It's wrong, brother. I keep posting it, but for some reason it's. Hold on, I'm looking for it from the other from the email.
Oh Lord. Let me see. Let me
see if I can copy and paste from Facebook.
I'm in a contest as well. I want everybody to vote for me too.
Marquise. No.
What? You don't even know what the contest is.
I don't even know what you about to say.
I feel
abused. You in the contest, so you think you can preach?
I feel abused. I am not.
And the prize is $100.
Right.
I feel attacked. I feel attacked. I don't want to talk about that.
Ours is $20.
Brother, can we also talk about the Juneteenth event since we still
here? Yes, let's talk about that too. Yeah, yes.
So a part of St. Pete Pride, we're having a Juneteenth event this year, and our special guest will be T.S. Madison. She will. This is Sunday, June 19th in St. Petersburg. She will be our celebrity host. We're going to have great shows. We're going to have panel discussions. We're going to have we're going to have artists who will be doing poetry. They will have, there'll be a plethora of different things. We're going to have lots of alcohol. This is a free event. T.S. Madison is going to do what she does. Thank you, brother. I said you found it. So
Did
it's
you
going to
say
be
alcohol? I'm there.
It's going to be a great event. So I've worked with TS in the past, and she's great. She's great in terms of she's not one of those celebrities that doesn't interact with people. She likes to interact with people, and it's going to be a good event.
And she stays to like the end.
She does,
and will not leave. Like, I love her spirit. Like, now, no shade. I do still be looking for a print.
Is this? So, what bathroom would you want T.S. Madison?
No.
That plane has been landed. We will not.
So much.
Don't do TS.
You right. You want because
What you mean?
I'll follow her right on into the.
I'm talking to Jay, Kyrie. Talking to Jay.
I don't give a fuck what bathroom. I'll go right behind her.
Leave it.
Leave it alone.
Leave it.
That plane has.
You ain't gonna have T.S. Madison calling my phone.
God can handle this.
Madison calling my phone. No.
Baby, you know what? Madison don't mind, baby. Madison don't mind. You know she don't mind, brother.
That's who we need to have on the show to have the conversation, guys. Right there. That's who we need.
Tell her she can follow me in. Listen,
Jay, she will give you what you're looking for.
Jay.
You better tell him again, Darius. Tell him again.
You must have you ever heard of her website?
I have.
Okay.
Jay.
And have.
They just like peeing. He don't care what it's attached to.
Use a motherfucking lie. Use a bitch ass lie. Use a diabetic lie. Use a diabetic lie.
Prove me wrong.
Use a good diabetic.
You got any proof?
I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run this class. I'm gonna run this thing one more time, y'all. We are going to get up out of here. Listen, if you have not given, please do give.
Thank you, Damien.
Also,
remember, God loves a cheerful giver.
Thank you, Damien.
Thank you, Damien. I need you to teach Terrence how to give, Damien, because Terrence calling me his husband and everything. But as far as I'm concerned.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy, King Jives. Listen, YouTube Masterclass is here starting June. I'll be teaching you all how to set your YouTubes up, how to make money, how to develop a plan, a notion of what you want to do, how to even reach an audience and be effective on social media. Listen, it's a private session. It's a one-on-one session. It's a group session. You're going to have fun. You're going to learn a whole lot. YouTube Masterclass 2022.
For those that are serious, make sure you inbox me on Instagram or Facebook.
Hopefully, I'll see you there.
Jazz, you still muted. Jazz, you muted.
Okay. Can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Why is my screen black? I don't like this. I gotta give me a new computers. Look, y'all, listen, make sure y'all go and vote. Those who are signing up for Masterclass, please do that. Let me say this. Let me make this very clear about Masterclass. Okay, let me make this very clear. For those people who are paying for the one-on-one session, please understand. Jay, shut up. For those, I really don't like you. For those, Jay, shut up.
What I missed? Did y'all miss it too?
The one-on-one class. How much is the one-on-one class?
It's $1,000.
Bitch, use a high price hoe.
For those who are paying for the one-on-one classes where I teach you how to do all of this stuff that we do, that I do, and I put your stuff together myself, but I just walk you through what I'm doing. So basically the number 2 package is where I do everything for you, but you're watching me at the same time, and I'm teaching you as we go forward. The first class, which is 500, I am actually teaching you all to do it, but you're doing it yourself. You know, like thumbnails, all this other stuff. I show you how to do it, and that's just the difference. I show you in the group class, and I do it for you in the other class. So, anyways,
and you do
shut
it.
Up, Jay. Shut up. Just shut up, Jay. This whole conversation right now is just really awful. But I'm being very serious when I say this. Okay. Please make sure, if you are serious about the class, it's an hour and a half, 2 days a week for 8 weeks, so 16 classes. I'm very serious about teaching people about doing this. I already got students, which we've been doing this since last week. You know, I'm serious about helping people because, again, people want to know. It's open to the men too. Okay, it's open to the men too, because y'all was in my inbox asking me and y'all wanted to learn. But let me tell y'all men something. I understand y'all want to pay y'all money, but don't think y'all finna just take up an hour and a half of my time with a whole bunch of them. Okay? I'm just saying. I'll take your money.
So you saying it's strictly business?
It is strictly business. Amen. It is strictly business.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Jalen. Strictly business.
All right. So you're going to show us how to do it.
Jay. Anyways, you all, listen. You all, we have been on here. Thank you all so much for watching us tonight. Y'all got something to say? Y'all got any last comments and words and stuff?
Thank you all as always for rocking with us each and every Friday. Thank you all for the cash apps. Those of you who thought it not robbery, we really do. We don't do this for the cash apps, but we so appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Terrence, for the shout out. Thank you. Happy birthday.
And I'm finna send you my $500 for my one-on-one.
No, Jay. No. 500 is for the group class.
Oh no, bitch! I need a one-on-one for 500, bitch.
No.
Just like a black man. Needed. Always asking for a discount. If you can't afford the meal, stay out the restaurant.
Well. You know what? I guess this buffet is getting ready.
That's your problem now. You want Ruth Chris at a Golden Corral expectation. Get off.
Okay.
Y'all, well, we have done all the announcements. We have given y'all everything. Y'all, we have run out of all this good stuff. Now, listen. Tonight, how y'all want to go out? Do y'all want to just do the regular King Job Show thing, or do y'all want to just do We Made It?
I want to shake my booty.
No. That ain't what I was talking about.
That wasn't an option.
This King Jives.
Huh?
Do the King Jives outro.
Well, we out, y'all. Love you.
Love you.